and I've entered the smartphone set now, which can tell you that something has happened on Facebook. Can life be that different? Just a short hop across the North Sea. Coming soon. I hope it's here. It's arrived. Which way to go though? No data at the moment. So much for Google Maps. Yeah, that's the question. You know what they haven't got much of in Bergen is areas of flat ground. Discover historic Bergen. Well, I'll have to get a move on, so I don't think I've got time. First tunnel with no cyclists. So you go up here, no doubt over a hill. Yeah, over a hill. You get a nice cycle track, and then it stops, and you're at the mercy of the. That's the problem with the E16. See, that goes straight through the side of that mountain somewhere. At least it's not in miles. So they come through that tunnel, and then that's the solution to the fjords. Without Google Maps you wouldn't know whether to go over that. Now before they started boring holes through the hills, this would have been the main road. And that's me there. Just up that hill, down to that place. What's it called? Look at the hills. Right, well there. No, it's easy enough, isn't it? Just keep going. Going for the full Norwegian experience here. Bit of worm there, but yeah. Day one. Day one proved to be. Day one proved that having Google Maps was a good thing. Day two. Yeah. Size of those slates. Considering it's the 5th of July, it's not very warm. That's snow up there. What's it like cycling in Norway? Well, it's quite hilly, but it's very scenic. Now, see, this is where there's nowhere to go, and these tunnels are passable with care. Where would you go? I think you need a front light as well. But where is it? Oh, yeah, very nice. But hilly. We're probably up there. Looks like, ah, oh, come on, not up there. Ultra scenic. Yeah. Crikey. Quite a drop over that edge there. Now as you come around this bend, what's this? Is it a Nazi relic? Somewhere at 1940 anyway. Oh, that looks like the old Nazi thing getting a chop. If Alan's father had remained a prisoner, I'd have never been born, because he wouldn't have been killed. So there we are. Payback for all that uphill. Whoa. Tunnels and tunnels. And I think that's where the old road went. Mental. That's the new road, but this is the old road. Danger of falling rocks. Well, definitely there. Well, it's some place, isn't it? That's what you call a slate. The mini Bergen. That burger's £2.50, but then a can of Coke's £1.50. Coffee's £2.50. Everyone's got flowers up, growing, like no one's forgotten. There she is, the biggest fjord in Norway. Well, that's just a bit of it. Is it 100 miles long across this bit of the Hardanger fjord? The thing is, it's just so amazingly beautiful. So around here, oh yeah, keen on the tunnelling, the Norwegians. Look at that, just couldn't go around the outside of that. But try not to kill them. Yeah, I could just nick that guy's car, put the bike in the boot and drive to Tromso. Boss, only 20k, but what it doesn't tell you is that between here and Voss there's something in the way anyway. Something like that. How hard can it be? Well, this is obviously a thing, because there's people coming down to look at it. Imagine building this. Never mind cycling up it. It's certainly some place, isn't it? Now, and it winds from up there. Well, this is Voss, and basically you'll pay anything to eat something. Anyway, that's Voss down there. Yeah, 10 o'clock at night and the sun's still out on that snow. Boss extreme. Well, I don't know, but the gradients are quite extreme. Very quiet. It's peaceful. Not in the Euro. The question was, how bad is it gonna be cycling on the E16? I don't know if they do Saturdays. Anyway, it's not that lethal. 10 a penny. Punked. It's certainly... I think this accounts for some of the 2,000 metres of ascent. A bit of a switchback. You can smell the brake linings on some of these motorhomes coming down the hairpin bends. You could say this is quite steep. Well, you can see. And the sun's warm, but we're way above the tree line here. Well, a few trees, but well, it is pretty high, this pass, because here we've got snow. Maybe it tells you at the top. Maybe. I mean, that bit back there, that was nothing like the top. What's weird is there's houses right up here. Pretty bloody cold. Quite high up. Yeah. Well, now that we seem to be actually on the downhill, it's time. I promised myself that I'd celebrate with a tin of omega-3. Oh God, what would it be like without the sun? Pretty cool. Now there's a tunnel up here, right on the top of the bloody mountains. Anyway, this ferry's at sea level, so that's as low as you can go. Well, that's sea level down there. Building a tunnel instead of going round here. First ferry anyway, except there's two of them, and I want to go to the right hand side rather than the left hand side. Yeah. This is what folk do. They drive around in the Audi estates and then do a bit of cycling. They don't cycle the whole way. Yeah, comparing Norway to Scotland. Yeah, it's got a population of 5 million, but look at the size of it. The ultimate diving board improvised. Someplace. I've said that already. It's quite spectacular. Hot, then cold, then hot. What else do you eat in Norway? Well, I've got salami and the secret high calorie ingredient, Philadelphia original, because that's just about fuel, you know. So there we are. Lovely. Day 4 is set to be probably the worst day of the whole thing. 137 kilometers with an unspeakable amount of climbing, because Google Maps won't let you do it with a bicycle, which means there's some tunnel that you're not meant to go through. We'll find out, I no doubt, tomorrow. This is gonna be the worst day. Long and very mountainous. Yeah, with the beauty of the internet is you can see how many tunnels and whether you're allowed through them. So starting there, there's 1, amber, green, 5, 6, all set. Quite happy to get back into bed and go back to sleep. To face up to the challenge. That's a beautiful morning. So amazing. I thought it'd be spectacular, but not this much. I don't think I've ever seen that before, like a total mirror image when the water's so still. God, look at that bus. Picking up your litter costs lives. People don't launch iron brew bottles out of their car windows, no Coke cans or anything. I think it's green because of that glacier up there. That looks like a glacier. Turns to see that green. You could say now, well, what's it like Norway? Well, what's it? Yeah, it's another tunnel. I dare say you could get around it, but it looks a bit dodgy, that bit, I don't know. Famously not reachable on a bicycle. So here we are. Google Maps was wrong. Imagine lying there forever. It's all uphill. It's all uphill. There are other cyclists, but they're just out for a day. There's one. He's better at hill climbing than me. Look at that. Yeah. I feel like that guy that had a heart attack in the Tour de France that had taken too much bloody speed and then died. The only way is up. Let's watch. There's one. The brakes will be smelling the linings. Looks like this is literally blown a gasket on the steep unending incline. Well, I know how it feels. Come on. Bit of congestion. I'm so glad you've gone through with it and are enjoying it so much. Oh, it's just endless. Reindeer, eh? Up there somewhere. That was going to be where I was going to rest my knees. And there's that road going up there. Still got a bit of the old glaciers hanging in there. But I'm presuming that can't be far from the top. And well, hoping that these cairns signify that this is finally the top of this. No, that wasn't the top yet, but maybe this is. It's alright with an engine. Look. Touch of the old lunar landscape here, and that must be where I'm going tomorrow. Up there beyond that glacier, the highest point of Scandinavia. Oh, this has got to be the top now, and that's where we're going tomorrow. Sticking out of the glacier, still there in 2018. This looks like it could actually be downhill. I don't know which one's the high point.